Good afternoon everyone. A very warm welcome to this valedictory function of the National Workshop on Sophisticated Analytical Instruments 2026, organized by DST Site, PM Usha, as well as UC, that is University Scientific Research Center, Karnatak University Dharwad. So it's my pleasure that I am asked to give this host this function. And to begin with, let me ask Ms. Arpita Shanbhag to enter the invitation. Thank you, Arpita, for the serene and soulful invitation. So, to formally welcome the gathering, I request Professor R. Bhajantri sir, Nodal Officer, PM Usha, Karnatak University Dharwad, to deliver welcome and introductory remarks.
Good evening to all. Respected Chief Guest of today's valedictory function, Professor S.T. Nandini sir, Professor David M., Director PMEB, respected colleague and Chairman of this 3 days workshop, Professor R. Kamble, distinguished resource persons, esteemed faculty members, dear participants, technical staff of the university, invitees. It gives me an immense pleasure and deep sense of gratitude to welcome you all to this valedictory function of 3 days National Workshop on Sophisticated Analytical Instrumentation and Hands-on Training of training to operate the equipments, which is organized by QSIC and co-sponsored by DST Sophisticated Analytical Instrumentation Facility Site, under the soft component activity of PM Usha grant. So over the past 3 days, this workshop has served the excellent platform for knowledge sharing, hands-on training, and meaningful interaction, etc. The sessions on advanced analytical techniques and sophisticated instrumentations have significantly enhanced our understanding of their principles, applications, maintenance, and data interpretations. The live demonstrations and practical exposure have certainly empowered the participants with the confidence to utilize these high-ended equipments effectively in their research endeavors. Workshops of such nature play a very important role in strengthening research infrastructure and promoting scientific excellence. Therefore, the sophisticated analytical instruments are the backbone of modern research in material science chemistry, life sciences, environmental studies, and interdisciplinary domains. The knowledge gained here by you will certainly contribute to the improving quality of research publications, project proposals, and collaborative initiatives. Now we are at the end of this workshop, 3 days workshop. On behalf of the organizing committee and all the participants here, I extend a respectful welcome to our chief guest, Professor S.T. Nandivevar sir, Diamond Jubilee Lifetime Professor of Karnatak University Dharwad, for kindly consenting to grace this occasion. Your presence adds dignity and significance to this valedictory function, sir. Welcome you, sir. It is my proud privilege to extend a warm welcome on behalf of the organizing committee, and I express our sincere gratitude to Professor David, Director KMED, for presiding over this ceremony. Welcome you. And also his constant support is there. Your distinguished leadership, vast experience, and unwavering commitment to academic excellence have always been a source of inspiration for all of us. Welcome you once again, sir. I also welcome our distinguished resource persons whose expert sessions, practical demonstrations, and valuable insights have greatly enriched the workshop, 3 days workshop. It is my great pleasure and proud sense of gratitude to extend a warm and respectful welcome to the chairman of this workshop, Professor Ravindra Kamble, Director USIC and Head SAFE. Welcome you. Your visionary guidance, constant encouragement, and administrative support have been instrumental in planning and successful organizing these 3 days national workshop. I welcome once again. So I take this opportunity to welcome the chairman of the Department of Chemistry, Professor Chowgule, and all the faculty members of the Department of Chemistry and other departments. Welcome you. I also welcome the conveners, Dr. Vishwanath Chachadi and Dr. Praveen Kumar, and all the members of the organizing committee and technical staff of the USIC, SAIF, and Department of Chemistry, whose meticulous planning and coordination, constant support, guidance ensured the smooth and successful conduct of this national workshop. Welcome. I also congratulate all the participants for their active involvement, insightful questions, and enthusiastic participation throughout the sessions. Your commitment in learning reflects your dedication to academic and research excellence. I am confident that the skills and insights gained during these 3 days will be translated into impactful research outcomes and innovative applications in your research career. I extend a warm welcome to all the participants to this valedictory function. So let us continue to collaborate, explore, and strive for excellence in field of scientific research. With these words, I once again welcome you all to this valedictory function. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your warm welcome. So it is now time to introduce the dignitaries present on the dais. I request Dr. Praveen Kumar SK, who is the co-convener of this program, to introduce our Chief Guest, Dr. Nandivevar sir, as well as Dr. M. David from Zoology Department. Sir, please.
Very good afternoon, everyone. So it's a privilege to introduce the distinguished dignitaries who are on the dais. So let me introduce first our chief guest of the program, that is Professor S.T. Nandivevar sir. So S.T. Nandivevar sir is a researcher of higher repute who has brought up more than around 500 scientific publications in national and international peer-reviewed journals, and sir's work has been cited in various peer-reviewed journals, textbooks, and several scientific reviews. And sir is having more than 10,000 citations that indicate like how very applicative and how he has been dedicated in the scientific community. So sir has successfully guided like almost 60 students for his PhD and MPhil degrees, and among them 40 of his PhD students have got Young Scientist Awards. And Sir has completed around 12 research projects, and Sir has traveled extensively to various countries such as like Hungary, United Kingdom, America, Germany, Belgium, France, Nepal, Dubai, Malaysia, Singapore, etc. at a various university, government and invitation assignments. So Sir has served our university for almost like for a span of around 38 years at a different positions, and Sir has got several awards. To name few of them, like Sir is the recipient of Educationist Medal by Akhila Bharatiya Veerashaiva Samaj in 2002, Best Research Publication 2010 by State Government of Karnataka, Bangalore, and Professor Malik Memorial Award by Indian Council of Chemists, Agra 2011, and Certificate of Appreciation 2011 by American Chemical Society, USA, and Professor Amita Award 2015 by Indian Chemical Society, Kolkata. And he is recipient of Indo-Hungary, DAD, INSA, BFG fellowships. And Sir has been awarded with BSR Faculty Fellowship by UGC New Delhi. And Sir has been awarded with several lifetime achievement awards. And one among them is from Indian Council of Chemists, Agra. In 2016, he got a lifetime achievement for his significant contributions in the field of chemistry. So, continuing with that, in 2019, Karnatak University Dharwad has awarded him as Diamond Jubilee Professor for Life. So, in 2019, by this is called Karnatak University. Then, not only from academics, so he has got several awards from the common, various well-known clubs such as Rotary Club, wherein which he has been awarded as the Best Rotarian Award in 2021, and in 2022 he has been awarded as Probus Club Honorary Award in 2022. Then he has been awarded with the Lifetime Achievement in 2022 by Indian Chemical Society, Kolkata, and Karnataka Rajya Mahavidyalaya Shikshak Sangh awarded him again a lifetime award in 2024 for his contribution to the field of chemistry. And again in 2024, his name was appeared in the world top scientist ranking. Okay, this is like again a landmark in the science. And in the same year 2024, Hubli Dharwad Municipal Corporation has awarded him Karnataka Rajyotsava Himanta Sanman in 2024. Then his dedication has been recognized through numerous. Okay, so he has got. Sir has to name few things like Sir has like 7 gold medal awarded by Karnataka University Dharwad every year on his name. Almost like so he has donated around 70 lakh rupees to the various institutions and including Karnataka University. And Nandipur Sir's generous service as an inspiration, encouraging others to contribute towards the meaningful causes and enhance societal well-being and create the lasting impact. His CV was like very inspiring for me. And coming to the next dignitaries, so Dr. Professor M. David Sir, he did his MSc, MA, MPhil, PhD, and followed by the postdoc. And he started his career with as an assistant director of fisheries in the year 1993. And later he joined Department of Zoology as an assistant professor in 1998 at KU Dharwad, and followed by which he has promoted at different stages like associate professor and senior professor and so on. And David Sir served as chairman of many departments, majorly like zoology, and then he was a coordinator for Department of Applied Genetics, and he has served as a different positions such as special officer for examination and director of planning, monitoring and evaluation board. Right now he is the director and director of research and development cell, Karnataka University Dharwad. then Chairman, Institutional Animal Ethical Committee, Karnatak University Dharwad, and he is the Chairman of Advisory Committee, University Scientific Instrumentation Center, Karnatak University Dharwad, and he is like the coordinator, like Memorandum of Understanding for Karnatak University Dharwad, and he is the Deputy Coordinator for University with Potential for Excellence, KU Dharwad, and he is like Principal Investigator in DST Promotion of University Research Scientific Excellence. Dr. David sir has significantly contributed to the field of environmental biology with emphasis on exotoxicity and environmental monitoring, fisheries and aquatic biology and nanotechnology. Sir has published like more than around 172 research articles in international journals and 2 books to his credit and 25 chapters so far. And sir has guided almost 29 doctoral students, 5 MPhil students and 2 postdoctoral fellows, and 8 students are currently working under him. So he has been awarded like 6 major research projects sanctioned by central and state government agencies. And sir has like chaired several, almost like 60 to 70 faculty training programs and more than 80 national and international conferences and symposia and seminar and all. And David sir is a recipient of several awards such as Fellowship of 2025 by Western Ghat Research Association and Exotoxicity, Prosper, Government of Karnataka, Government of India, and then Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Award in 2024 for Outstanding Researcher, Lifetime Achievement Award in Fisheries, Sciences and Environmental Toxicity in 2024, and Distinguished Scientist Award in 2024 in Environmental Biology and Molecular Toxicology, and Outstanding Scientist Award in 2021. And the list is going, it will be like very long list, so I'll just concise to this much, and I'll just say that sir has more than 3,000 citations to his credit, and 30 is H index, and I10 is almost like 72. And David sir is also an active member of like subject experts for UPSC, probably like you will be knowing UPSC, CAPE, and KAS and KPSC board as well. And he is the board member of several boards such as BOE, BOS, and BOA and BOA for many state and central universities. With this brief introduction, probably I thank and I wholeheartedly welcome the dignitaries to this event. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Praveen. So let us extend our gratitude by presenting a bouquet to our respected dignitaries. So may I now invite Professor R.R. Kamble, Director, UC, Karnatak University Dharwad, to present a bouquet to Professor Karnatak. Sir, please. May I request Professor Chodle sir to present a bouquet to Professor David M. So may I request Mr. Ganesh Kumbrigi sir to present a bouquet to Professor R.R. Kamble sir. Thank you all. So the true success of renovation lies in the experience of the participants. So on that note, may I invite our participants, particularly first I would like to invite Ranjit Pandit, KLA Academy, Belagavi, to share his thoughts.
Very good evening. Respected dignitaries, chief guest, director, organizing committee, expert trainers, and my fellow participants. I am Ranjit Pandit, working as a quality manager in Food and Micronutrient Department, KLA's Academy of Higher Education, Belagavi. It is a great honor to stand here and share my feedback on behalf of participants for this intense and enlightening 3 days national workshop on sophisticated analytical instruments 2026. Before beginning, I will take this opportunity to express my sincere gratitude to the Department of Chemistry as a proud alumnus of MSc Physical Chemistry batch 2010. I extend my heartfelt thanks to the department for laying the foundation of my professional journey. I wouldn't be where I am today without valuable knowledge and guidance provided by the department. Thank you, sir. I have witnessed the modernizations of USEC where early minimum equipments has been replaced by significantly more sophisticated and advanced technology. This significantly empowers researchers across diverse scientific branches, fostering innovation and enhancing research accuracy. On the day one of workshop, many of us were having only theoretical knowledge of modern laboratory equipments like SEM, XRD, proton NMR, etc., which we get it from textbooks and YouTube. This workshop moves beyond theory and provided an opportunity to personally examine and hands-on experience to see how they work in reality. Today, I can confidently say this workshop has reached that remarkable well. In this workshop, along with morning theoretical sessions, the force was given in handling of instrument personally, including preparation of samples, placing of the samples in that sampling pot, etc. The expert trainers are knowledgeable and exceptionally patient in clarifying our doubts in real time. They provided clear explanation and thorough demonstration of equipment. This program is well planned and well structured from the point of registration, accommodation, choice of technical sessions, arrangement of resource persons, warm hospitality, delicious food, and arrangement and proper management of group movement during hands-on training session. The proper management of time with a strict and structured schedule is truly remarkable. This workshop has certainly inspired us to take our research next level. Thank you for this opportunity and we look forward to more such engaging sessions. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Ajay. Next, I would like to call upon Dr. Lokeshwari Navalgan from SDM College, Dharwad, and followed by Rashmi SH, SB.
Good evening, everybody, respected dignitaries and all the members of this workshop. First of all, I thank our management and our college who has permitted both of us to come and attend here for 3 days. We are very grateful for them. I am Dr. Lokeshwari Navalgun, Associate Professor from Department of Chemical Engineering, Sri Dharmasthala Manjunatheshwara College of Engineering and Technology. I am very grateful and thankful to the Department of Chemistry and USEC who has organized such a wonderful workshop. Actually, this is need of the hour. Since they have all facilities, we could make best utilization of all these systems. We were trained properly. Actually, we as professors, we go more of theoretical. So today, these 3 days, really, we were exposed to all the different systems, whatever it was available here. It has really helped us because we have to review the papers, we have to write the project proposals, we have to monitor and look into what our students were doing. All these days it was only theoretically what we knew. But I think from this training, definitely this will benefit us a lot. And yes, most of our chemical engineering students, they come for analysis here. For every analysis, we send them here. Now I have a better idea how I can look into and judge what they have got and all. It's all the sessions, all the resource persons have done their best and they have given their best. We have enjoyed each and every sessions. All the participants have actively participated here. Since the number is also small, they have each one could be. We could get better knowledge about all these things. I really thank the organizers here who have made all this arrangement and all the resource persons who have come here and who have given us all the details of the equipment. Especially hands-on training was very good because we could understand each and we had not seen them also first of all. So it was very nice enough to see all the different equipments, how they were there, how it can be worked. Now we got the better idea how it can be done. Looking into the other aspects, yes, first when we came here, me and madam, we were thinking, oh, this is the hall, we have to go there. But later we felt it's a very good exercise. Sitting at one room from morning 9 to 5 will also be a boring time. So this was a very typical different type. We enjoyed everything. Of course, food, I endorse all the things said by the first comment party as well. Food was very good. All hospitality, the way they have taken care of us, we felt we were at our home like. I really thank once again all the organizers of this event, and we are very happy to share this to anyone. And if it is like that, again we are ready to come back. Thank you.
Good evening, all the dignitaries present on the dais and off the dais, as well the participants. I am Dr. Rashmi S.H., Assistant Professor, Chemical Engineering Department from SDM College. Me and Madam, we are attending for the first time this kind of workshop, and according to me, it's one of the rarest kind of the workshop which has been arranged by Department of Chemistry as well as UC, because every time we used to send our students for the analysis here, but we had never seen those instruments. Actually, the hands-on experience that was given was so well, we could understand the theoretical part as well as the practical part, right from the sample preparation and how it can be analyzed, what are the graphs that can be, from the graphs we can predict. Definitely this will help us in writing the papers very well, understand and share this knowledge to our students as well. So my take home is, these kinds of workshop, henceforth I request the organizers to arrange again so that even our students can also be benefited, because maximum of the instruments we are utilizing them for writing the papers and all. So I thank all the organizers, faculty of chemistry department, UC, especially Kamble sir and his entire team. They were very cooperative, even the technicians, engineers. So whatever questions we asked, with patience they have answered as well, they have explained to us. So it's a very good opportunity for us. Also, I would request on this platform, we would like to have a kind of collaboration where we can enhance our research activities. Department of Chemical Engineering at our institute would like to collaborate with the chemistry department as well, UC. So I request sir to kindly provide an opportunity for this. Otherwise, all the other things were so good. Hospitality, food, everything was so good. Everything was well arranged. Henceforth also we look for such workshops. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you both Lokesh Madam and Rajeshwari. We now move to the most awaited moment, that is the valedictory speech. Well, it's my honor to invite our chief guest, Professor S.T. Nandidwar sir, the Diamond Jubilee Lieutenant Professor, Department of Chemistry, KU Dharwad, to deliver his valedictory comment.
Good evening, one and all. Respected President of this valedictory program, Dr. David, who is a senior professor and also director of ENDB, Karnatak University Dharwad. And another convener and also director and former chairman of the department and chairman of today's program, Professor Kamble, who is after sitting on student. Of course, Chogla, chairman, he is also my student. Most of the staff in chemistry are my students. It is a great honor for me to present with them. And guest of honor, of course, William has not come. I used to come as the Dean of Science and Faculty, Bajantri, Nodal Officer, PM Musha Program, my esteemed colleagues and all colleagues from different departments, faculty members, fellow delegates, more important are the delegates who have arrived from different parts of the country, that is from different states also, ladies and gentlemen. Without that, I am very happy to participate in this valedictory function. Of course, I was there in the inaugural function also. I attended that. I feel valedictory function is more important because happily, as a guest, can see how the participants have expressed their views about the participation and all other things. Sometimes, because I was the academic staff director, there I used to enjoy valedictory function than inaugural. So that the certificates were given, awards are given. That was the thing in the valedictory function happened. So I like this type of function. And as Kamble, a few days back, called me phone and asked me to be the guest for the valedictory function, I immediately accepted because it is my home university. When he has asked to be the guest for the valedictory function, I immediately accepted. And accordingly, I am here today. Of course, Bajantri has already covered whatever I wanted to tell about how the instrumentation works, the details is told. Anyway, as already our participants also expressed about the views, hands-on collision, that is hands-on training in the instrumentation is more important. Of course, as already expressed that theoretical work, other things were doing. But looking into the hands-on training in the instruments is very enjoyable. I hope, as expressed by the participants, all of you have enjoyed how the instruments work. Because when the sophisticated instruments are there, we expect good results. Because when I started as in the inaugural function, two vice chancellors expressed that they were the first students for the PhD and they were now there. Similarly, I am also the first student of the Dr. Vasu and first student in physical chemistry branch in chemistry. Yes, first PhD student in chemistry. So accordingly, I took 5 years for PhD work, Anyway, that was an advantage. Since I was the first student in the chemistry and since I was MSc first time, I was appointed here as a lecturer immediately. Because at that time it was not so difficult to get the appointment. So I was appointed as a lecturer, then promoted reader, professor, chairman, syndicate. Because I served more than 38 years in the university, so that I could do some good research work, as many as more than 54 PhD students, 6 MPhils, so many papers. And since when I started, so instruments were not even UV visible instrument was out. We used to go to UC to get the UV visible. So that so we depended on only periods and pipettes when I started my research. But now so when instruments are there, when the physics has obtained NMR, FTI, so and also fluorometry, I can, so whatever my work, I changed that because when I used to do, for example, kinetics, so reactions we do products. Product identification only with derivatives or spot tests we do. But now when the instruments are there, you are using NMR. So many instruments, all this is yeah, so all the so that you can analyze with the help of all the things. So since instruments are there, NMR, polarimetry, so on the CH instrument, so we can change the field source. So I was working analytical CH instrument, that is a drug-protein interaction study. So that is the advantage. When instruments are there, definitely we can use them and to turn good work. That is the thing which I want. You can stop load, etc. Instrument was not there. So for UV visible, when I was in Germany, I was trained in fast reactions. So that is the reactions, mechanisms, reactions which are complete within a fraction of a second. So, but however, I aimed to purchase some instruments. So we purchased some accessory for the UV visible. I did some work, although not 10 to second later. So some minutes, then I made some reactions of them. So we can do that just step to the work. So that is how instrumentation is very important for good research. So that is the thing which you have witnessed now, how the instruments can turn your research work into a good type of work. Of course, as you already expressed, so since you have come to the end, so just I wanted to see some of the quotes I have taken, good quotes about the advancement of the science, in general science. So that just I will read some of them, so that it will be very useful for the advancement of science in our life. Of course, in the research, so you get the results, you have to, based on the results, you have to write the mechanism, you have to define whatever the things you have written. So at that time, imagination plays an important role in science. Imagination is very important. Sometimes it's told that you have to think, to experience some. So, for example, I got, when you raise the temperature, rate of the reactions increases. As you know already, this is Arrhenius theory. So, if you raise 10 degrees, twice or thrice rate of the reaction. My one PhD students came with the result that when you raise the temperature, so results, the rate decreased, which is Arrhenius exception to Arrhenius. So it was very difficult. But when I wrote, I confirmed that with my other students. I myself went to the instrumentation and see that results of temperature were negative. So as you go on increasing the temperature, rate decreased. So it was astonishing for me. So the results were very nice, and you use bromine 3 as a catalyst. Bromine 3 is an alkaline media, so we use very, very less. Bromine 3 is a cheap catalyst. We use that one as a catalyst in the alkaline media, very, very, very micro amounts. So that was an interesting result. And in the catalysis, autocatalysis was also there. So very nice results were there, but only temperature effect was very negative. So I discussed about them, and finally I wrote that because of the erratic results on the mechanism, everything we had, because of the erratic results, we could not write the temperature effect properly. So then one fine morning, now we sent it to the first time, Dr. I sent to the paper, the students' paper to the doctor. So 3 referees came with the revision to revise that. So whatever the temperature effect you observed will fit into the mechanism which you observed. And recently, such like I was not unaware of that whatever negative temperature. So he quoted that paper, recent paper, and finally, so this paper is accepted only because of negative. So I wrote one para on the negative temperature. So that was finally accepted in doctrine. So that is a boost for me. Whatever the negative result, sometimes you got fractional order, negative fractional order. So autocatalysis. So some decrease in the rate. So with the products, so many amazing results we obtained. So that fetched me in they resulted in a good papers, publishing good journals. So that is how thinking, always whenever the results is there, so you should go on thinking. So thinking gives knowledge, thinking leads to progress, thinking helps to lead life, thinking leads to prosper in life. So go on thinking. some problems live there. So go on thinking how to write, what is the results obtained. So some day or the other day we will obtain the answer for that. So therefore, thinking or imagination is very important in science. One has to have imagination to think of something that never been seen or heard before. So one example I put it. So there is also beauty in properly designed and well executed experiments. Instrumentation, to enjoy the instrument. Applied science can be challenging at pure science. Of course, we are doing basic science. Of course, they will be helpful later on to the applied science also. Basic science will lead to technology, science and technology. So science, basic science we are doing, research we are doing. Later on, they will lead to technology. So technology means whatever we have found, they are applying in the human life. That is applied use life. So basic science is, so many Nobel Prizes have come on based on basic science also. Not only applied, so basic science. So that is also important. Of course, applied science is an important thing because that is applied to the human being, applied to medical, all those things are there. So, you know, Pandit Nehru at that time, the Prime Minister of India, he quoted about the science. It is science about alone, science can alone that can solve the problems of hunger, poverty, insanity, insanitation, illiteracy, superstition. From the help of the science only, we can eradicate all these things. The future belongs to science and to those who make friends with science. So that's quoted at that time. Science has entered our lives, and scientific terms such as, you know, scientific usage we are using it, computer, internet facilities, antibiotic, nanoscience has come. Recently, you know, artificial intelligence playing a very important. So Modi had 5 days conference on international conference on various companies have come. So AI, suppose AI, of course some drawbacks are there we thinking, but now it is playing a very important role. Artificial intelligence is a very important thing in science vocabulary. So the status of country is indirectly determined by the status of science occupies there. So science plays an important role. So there is no limit to excellence in scientific pursuit, and this limitless world that scientists belong to make life worth living and more challenging. With the help of the scientists, a lot of things have arisen. So science provides immense opportunities for one who creates contributors. So there are many challenges in science. A lot of challenges are there. In nature provides a lot of problems are there. And we can use our talent to solve those problems. So main qualities required for success in science are determination, dedication with hard work. So already in the inaugural function, so Sajapur was telling how you should do, how you have to work like that. So that is an important thing which you have to look into that. And also it is important to note that, so you are doing basic science, you know, so that also basic researchers are the backbone of all experimental advances leading to the practical utility in life. Therefore, side by side, emphasis on original thinking with interpretive skills must be developed. So nowadays that is an important thing. And whatever the research, so we are doing, of course, basic science, so always we are telling that you should go to the studio applied. So later on basic science will help in the technology also, as I told you. So it is a engineer's duty, so that whatever the basic science we are doing, so that will be applied for them. But just to name it one, two examples I will quote and end my lecture. So for example, I have seen in the papers and some books also, Ganesh Pandey, he is from Bihar. Ganesh Pandey, so it has appeared in some newspapers. So he was appointed as an electrical engineer in Los Angeles in a rectifier company. In the rectifier company he was appointed. and he was having a handful salary, so enjoying the life. So he belongs from one village from Bihar. So one day he thought about his villagers. So idea came about so they are I am enjoying the life, but my villagers are not having facilities of electricity and also good water, potable water. So that came into his mind, and he returned back, and he was thinking about how to improve the electricity and water problems for his villagers. Then he thought about because he was in the villages, fields were there, so lot of waste materials was coming from fields. So what he thought, from the waste of fields, so how the electricity can be generated. So he started from husk power system with his fronts, three or four fronts. So he used so actually 6 years he took doing a research, thinking about that. So husk of the rice. So finally he could succeed 2 kg of husk. So generate 1 kV electricity. So later on, so go on improving his research. Finally, so one full that is 2 for the house, 2 bulbs, 2 or 3 bulbs, and also fans. So finally, we could succeed that for 1 month, about 80 rupees per month for 24/7 if you use that for a house, one house. So you can see so how with the hard work and research mind, we could succeed. Very important thing, electricity and also same water problem. So many awards, international awards later on came to him. Not only in village, nearby more than 120 villages are adopting this type of the method for producing electricity and also water. So one more example is there is an A to Z institution in Kanpur Corporation. So a lot of waste. So just like HDMC are collecting, separating waste, wet waste, and so that both of them are separating. Like that, they took the waste from the house, and finally they could make the segregation, and from the wet they could produce electricity. From the other things, gobar gas they have produced, gobar also they have produced, fertilizers they have produced. So lot of research has been done in the A to Z institution from Kanpur. Nowadays, it also got lot of awards. So like that, there are some innovative ideas. So you go on thinking about that, so that will help. Although they are small, that will lead to the that is people's happiness. So these are some of the innovations which you should think also. Go on thinking. So because youngsters have come from different parts of the country, so they are the important thing. Good research is an important thing. You have adopted a very good thing, that is research is a very important because I did research from this, and because of that I could visit various countries. I could do lot of research work in different countries, so that whatever thing which you have made is the available facility, so that is possible with your efforts. So with these few words, you happily carry your whatever the moments, good moments you have taken from these 3 days in our university. Of course, UCT is in Mysore and our university, in our state universities, best facilities were got. So that utilization of these facilities to the optimum level is important. So all of you make efforts to be in contact with the music of our university, so that it will be helpful in your life. So with these few words, once again I thank your patience hearing, and also thank the organizers for giving me the opportunity to tell a few words about it. Thank you, Nanda.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring and motivational talk. So I request all the to show our gratitude. I request all the dignitaries to felicitate our fellow chief guest. Sir, please. I thank all the dignitaries. Moving ahead, may I request Professor David M., Director, PMED, and Professor of the Department of Zoology, Karnatak University Dharwad, to deliver the presidential remarks. Sir, please.
Good evening, honored all present here. Honorable Chief Guest, the ordained personality, well-known chemist, a Diamond Jubilee Lifetime Achiever, a senior faculty in chemical sciences, I can say a man of discipline, man of culture, Professor S.D. Nandibu, sir. The chairman of this 3-day national workshop on analytical instrumentation and a director, University Instrumentation Department, my beloved friend, Professor Ravindra Kamble, sir, the chairman, the Department of Chemistry, Professor Chowgule, sir, the nodal officer, PM Usha, and senior faculty, Professor of Physics, Professor Rajshekhar Bajantri, sir, the coordinators, Dr. Vishwanath, Dr. Praveen, a young gentleman who is always enthusiastically involved in such type of events in the university, the University Instrumentation Science Center engineers, the technical officers, the delegates who is enthusiastically participating in this 3 days instrumentation training. It's my opportunity, it's my privilege to share my dance in such a noble personality, Professor S.D. Nandidevu, sir. I worked with these various committees when he was in the service here. At the same time, I learned the discipline from him when I was working with him in the LSC team, particularly many times. He's a good philanthropist also, kind-hearted gentleman. Of course, this is a time to talk about the presidential words to such an eminent personality. I am nothing. I am in front of him. I am nothing but a small water bubble because compared to his experience, etc. However, sir has explained, we did note on the role of a scientist. Major thing is imagination, thinking about the subject. Thinking is a very noble, essential behavior of an organism, particularly human beings, because thinking is the only nature seen in the highly evolved organism like human beings. I don't know, there is no evidence whether the animals are thinking or not. Sometimes the cognitive decisions will take, even we could notice in the animals. However, These analytical instruments and its importance, the nodal officer, Rajshekhar already explained, no doubt, I acknowledging it. These analytical instruments and its utility, no doubt, it's a backbone for this modern research. Of course, in the introductory speech and even the valedictory, the experts, the guests talking about their PhD experience and all. Of course, my PhD is 89, 90s. My guide is just 3 years elder than me. Not for his so senior, not for so vice chancellors, etc., etc. He's so young, and his activities are somewhat different. Tolerating his speed, reaching his speed is a very, very difficult. Moreover, he's an Anglo-Indian biologist. Very, very difficult time I faced. One angle, the shortage of the instruments, lack of instruments to go here and there, the cooperation from the outsourcing sources, very, very difficult. But if you bring this results, data, then only come and meet me, otherwise no, like that there's institutions. When compared to that scenario, at present situations, we are so lucky. Everywhere the sophistication instruments are available. The accessibility is very comfortable. The cooperation from the technicians and technical staff is highly solicited. That's why we are so lucky by accessing, by training, by looking. One of the what madam told, this is the first time I'm looking this instrument. Yes, it's an opportunity to see such instruments and its functioning, etc. Yes, I acknowledge the chief guest's speech thinking. Suppose if I know what is an NMR, what is spectroscopy and its application, then only I have some thought what to do my work, how to access my work by aiding these instruments. This is a new approach, new thought, new ideas, new movement, new thinking will start. That's why today's this sophisticated instrumentation or instrumentation training plays a pivotal role. I can quote one thing, that is our turmeric. This is our part of our culture. Our ancient days onwards, our women folk used to use the turmeric powder for the bathing and other purpose. The patents goes to US. Why? How? We used it from ancient days onwards, but the patent takes by the USA people, Americans. How? Because they have the advanced instruments. They studied what are the composition present in the turmeric, what are the biological phenomena, what are the chemical composition, what are the characters, how it is useful, particularly for antibiotic nature, etc. They got the patent. We are the users, but we are not. This is the lack in the olden days. Even today also, many laboratories, many college level, we lack of instruments. I remember when I was in the fisheries department, we used to breed the fish by using the pituitary gland of the other fish. Taking the pituitary gland in the brain, we used to crush and used to centrifuge. While centrifuge, we don't have the centrifuge machine. There is a table centrifuger is there. One type of rotating, by handling rotating. After some speed, the supernatant will come. That supernatant have the hormone source. That supernatant is to inject the fish and get the breeding, in the laboratory breeding purpose. This is the technique. Now today, the synthetic hormones are available in the market because of the instrumentation technology only. Like this, we can say many things. Recently, if you notice, there is a Gloriosa superba. I think I am the biology person. I can talk some examples with biology. So Gloriosa superba is a plant. Is a medicinal plant. It is seen in the areas of nearby. Of course, sometimes it's available in the Western Ghats. It's not now. Number is highly endemic. This is today the Ayush is producing one drug through this plant by using the anthropological studies of the ancient Vedas. How? That is, the ancient tribal men tribal women, you can notice the Sirsi area plant is very much available in the roadside also. It's highly medicinal plant, now it's a threat, it's an endemic. Of course, now they're cultivating also for the marketing purpose. In these anthropological studies, it is mentioned in the Vedas, one of the modern scientists is studied and collected the plant root, particularly the rhizome, just like the root is just like a ginger. And he did wonderful research now by using the principle that ancient tribal women used to use that root, just like ginger, they used to consume to temporary postponement of the pregnancy. Temporary postponement of what type of contraceptive like? How? Since the plant is a poisonous, many people are using for suicidal purpose also. It's a very highly toxic. How this tribal women used it? Then again, he is given very clear information that Vedas also there. She cut the pearl, she collect, washed it, cut it in pieces, and boil it, decant the water, or 3 times boil it and decant, remove the water. Then 4th time, she used to consume 3 times in a month. No question of pregnancy. Now, because of the inventions of this NMR and chromatographic techniques, GCMS, LCMS and all, by understanding the molecular orientation and their impact and their characters, it is a suppressor of the compounds which is present in that. They are identified particular compound called as a gloriosin, which is a suppressor of reproductive hormones. So it is used for the male contraceptive. No, not for a female, because the contraceptive drugs which is available in the market, it is a side effects for the females. They become very fat and other thyroid problems, menopause problems, so many problems used to arise. This is an alternative now. Why for women only? Why not men? The drug is shortly releasing to the market. Like this, we can say because of the technology, because of the invention of these type of sophisticated instruments, you are so lucky. Both of those, you are a young, gentle, budding scientist, you can think in this, you can avoid, you can use, you can make use of these facilities, and you can use the good number of papers. I am very much witnessed. When the papers, like many biology teachers, they used to go for the diversity studies, like butterfly population, fisheries population, and water analysis, etc., etc. The papers are not much, the publications not in high impact factors. If the research, biological research, if you work in the aided with instrumentation, definitely you can expect a good impact factors, good references. Good index also can increase. That's why various way, maybe gingiferin, cucumber, curcumin and gloriosin, allicin. These are the products. We know the history of the product. But the people who are getting patents from the other countries because of the highly developed instrumentation technology and other stuff. That's why, but now the scenario is changing. We have a lot of indigenous instrumentation technology. Indigenous scientists are coming out. They are very much equally, are better than, more than, and challenging the world scientists. But thing is, the economy. Our thing is the funding is the only solution. Encouragement for the research is the only a problem. Otherwise, we are nowhere inferior than the European scientists. They are talking, they are the great and great and great. Our Indian brains are so greater than the other scientists in the world. That's why you are you got a good opportunity to learn and better use of these techniques. And I don't talk much about it because it's having its own importance. Training, learning, practicing. Today imaging technology is very high. Imaging techniques, etc., etc. How? Because one should know the time, one should involve, one should participate in the application point of view, learning point of view. It's a very, I feel very happy such a young gentlemen, you are attending and attaining the trade. Ample of information gathered. I hope you will implement successfully in your future research. Thank you. I thank the authorities, chairman and nodal officer, and university administration to giving this opportunity. Thank you, and
Thank you, sir, for a good opening talk. So, I request all the dignitaries to take Mr. David, sir, as a token of appreciation and love. As we approach the conclusion of this function, I invite Professor R.R. Kamble, sir, Director UC, Karnatak University Dharwad, to propose the vote of thanks.
So we are at the fag end of this national workshop, and I will be finishing in 5 to 6 minutes. So, present of today's function, Director PMAB and the Senior Professor Dr. David sir, my teacher Professor Nandivior sir, the Nodal Officer of PM Usha, and my friend Dr. Rashekar Bhajanti, Chair of the Department of Chaule, my colleagues, Dr. Shastri, Dr. Praveen, all the missionaries, all the staff of music side, and most importantly, the delegates. It gives me an immense pleasure to pay a vote of thanks. So first and foremost, I thank Professor Nandivior for having accepted our invitation and giving a valedictory speech. Sir, I thank you from my bottom of my heart, and thank you very much for your rendering the valedictory address, and with your message, our students, all the research scholars, delegates, they got a I think they are inspired by your prayer time as well as your speech that you gave. So thank you once again. So sir is a very serious researcher and still also he does, sir, next age? 73. Still he publishes the paper. 73, and this year he has published 20 papers. This year he has published 20 research papers. So, he has got unending this thing for zeal for doing the research. So thank you once again, sir. And I thank Professor David sir, who is, I can say, Atat Bandhavan, because our registrar has to be here as a president of this function, but yesterday he got information from government of Karnataka, and he went for an emergency meeting to the Vijan Sauda. That's why he could not attend, and we requested Dr. David sir, and he is also very serious researcher. And not only that, he showed us with our university authorities for many development activities. He is a very serious researcher, I know, but at the same time, wherever there is a requirement, especially for the development of the university, he will be always there, and he will be helping hand to our vice chancellors, registrars, and always he will be with the authorities for giving a proper guidance to the authorities. Thank you, sir. Thank you once again for being the president of this function. And we have with us one more very active nodal officer of PM Usha, that is Dr. Rashekar Bhajanti. He has got a responsibility of implementing PM Usha program in our university. And it's not an easy job, because we have been given 20 crores sanctioned, and this is for various activities, and he is doing it very efficiently, because the work is not only in conducting such kind of a soft component activities, the work is involved even in a construction of various different departments, and improvement of infrastructure by procurement of various different kinds of instruments, not only to the UC, to all other social science, commerce, other departments also. And for that, of course, he is a very serious researcher, but he is giving his time even for such kind of activities, where because of his such kind of duties, the university is being benefited a lot. So thank you very much for giving financial support and also for being a part of this national workshop. Since from the idea of conducting the national workshop over here. Thank you, sir. Thank you once again. And I thank Dr. Vishwanath HD and Praveen Kumar, and I requested them to be a convener of this. I called them as Jay and Guru, who are always here and as a conveners of this conference. And they also meticulously worked well, and since from many days they are with us, and not only for these 3 days, but for other days also. Since from many days both of them are working with us, and they have convened this conference very effectively. Thank you, and thank you. They were having a lot of examination work also outside the university, and also Praveen is a squad committee. So the university has only one squad committee, and the squad committee has to go to all the 4 districts, and in spite of all that, their busy schedule, they work in this. And my another duty is to thank all the faculty, the staff of our UC. Especially we have Shikumar Magoti, who is a co-convener, who is always a helping hand for the conduct of this conference. Wherever there is a requirement of suggestion, he was there. And with us, we had a stage committee, and Bharti madam is there, Satish is there, who have worked meticulously for the effective functioning of this, and Raju and Pawan Gadgur, and also Akash and Anu and Shivraj, Kunal, Pawan, all these people, they have worked very hard. They've worked very hard. Even with us, we have got see whether the national workshop, the lectures are good or this thing is good, but food is very important. And Ganesh Kundargi and Ipurgi, they worked it very well, and they organized it very nicely. And even it has been covered in the papers by Ipurgi, and Ipurgi is a really wonderful, creative thinker. Many people do not know what kind of a person he is, but and I thank Kundargi and Ipurgi, Pawan, Akash, Shivraj, Satish, one and all who have helped us in the successful conduct of this. And I also thank Arpita, Amrita and Malika for their rendering invocation as well as Nadagite during this function. And most importantly, Fakirappa and Manju Madar and Manju Anwar Manju, all these 3 people were always, because these 3 people were peons of this our USIC and SI, and without them, because they are like very important, wherever we want a kind of a work which is to be done, these 3 people are there always with us. I thank those people, Manju Madar as well as Fakirappa and one more person, Manju, which we and last but not the least, delegates, you are the backbone of this conference, and because of your participation into this and your wonderful feedback, which make us, our Vice Chancellor has already informed us to go for one more such kind of a conference. So I thank the delegates for your kind support, and also I should not forget Vishwa was there with us for the iron instrument, who was there, who was with Hippargi, he was there for any doubts raised by the participants, he was there. And also I thank Dr. Shastri for his presence. I thank one and all, and even I thank Dr. Chawle sir, who is the chairman of the department. I wrote a letter and I informed him orally also that kindly provide us this Siddhappa hall, because we have a hall which has got only 35 city capacity, but since it will be more than 50, I requested Dr. Chawle sir to give this Siddhappa hall for 3 days, and he happily agreed to our request, and he provided us the Siddhappa hall. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Dr. Chawle sir. Once again, I thank all those who have helped us directly or indirectly for the successful completion of this. Thank you, and all. And now there will be a rendition of Janganamana, and after that we'll go to USIC, we'll have a high tea, and then we will be distributing the certificates there itself. Okay, thank you. So we will start with Janagan Kada.
Janagamana Adinayaka Jaya He Bharata Bhagya Vidhata Punjab Sindh Gujarat Maratha Dravida Uttara Vindhya Himachala Yamuna Ganga Uchchala Jaladi Taranga Tava Shubha Name Jage Tava Shubha Ashisha Mage Gaye Tava Jaya Gata Janagana Mangala Dayaka Jaya He Bharata Bhagya Vidhata Jaya He Jaya He Jaya He Jaya 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 He.
So 1 minute. So I forgot to mention one more name.